We are doing a world tour today. My world turned 3 years old on June 7th, which was yesterday, but I wasn't live. So we're gonna run around. I'm gonna show you the world, all that fun stuff. Um, I started this world on June 7th, 2023 for the Cherry Blossom update, so the 1.2 update. And I really liked the world. I liked the seed, so I just kept playing. Um, we are at my spawn right now. It is not cute. First of all, this isn't even a real beacon. Um, so that's cool. Um, I don't like it. We have plans to improve this. This is the next area that we're gonna come. This isn't even at 0, by the way. Like, look at this. This is at like -4, -14. So like, and it's not very lit up and like safe. So yeah. It's not very lit up. It's not very safe, but it is what it is. We'll have to fix it. I've chopped a lot of the trees down so I can like do stuff. Um, so I can like fix it. And make it better. So, let's go over here to my creeper farm. All right, this is another area that needs help that we're gonna try to connect things to. This goes to my creeper and amethyst farm. Not my creeper, my skeleton farm. What am I saying? This goes to my skeleton and amethyst lake farm. Although my amethyst farm is like manual, but this is literally at the bottom of the world. It's at -54. Pretty much. So yeah, see, we're at -44. It's literally like you can, yeah, look, bedrock. So this amethyst geode was inside, or the skeleton spawner was inside this amethyst geode. Um, all I did was made it look presentable. Um, I should probably come down here and harvest some of the stuff, but I don't have any more storage for my amethyst, so we gotta like chill. Um, I would have loved to make this a better sorting system, but I don't have any room. Because like I'm at bedrock. Like literally, like look at this. See, I can't like I like physically can't go any lower to make this better. So, um yeah, that's it. This is my skeleton. I do spend quite a bit of time down here because a lot of my world uses a bunch of bone meal, and you'll see the terrain is mossy cobblestone, and green concrete. So I do use a lot of moss, or a lot of bone meal to moss. Also, a lot of the trees have been bone mealed because I'm not very good at making trees, but we're working on it. Onward this way. Oh yeah, this is my piglin. This is another piglin that was struck by lightning. Another pig. So I kept him. Um we'll go this way. This is my original house, by the way. This was our original base. That we built. My husband built it. Hi, Cinnamon. And this is what it looks like. We were like really going for that like pink zebra theme, you know, of the 2000s. Thanks, Nat. That's why it looks like this. But we've moved, so obviously it's very empty. I should put all this stuff back and like make it look cute again. Um, I always forget there's stuff in there. But this is where a bed was. I should put all this stuff back and make it look like its original form. I did take a piece of the house and put it in the museum that we'll get to. But yeah. We were using originally this to do like a strawberry chocolate thing, but the pink zebra was fun too. I cannot wait to do stuff with this. Like, I think it's gonna be so good. And if we come down the staircase, we're in my, like, magical, like, forest is what I refer to it as. This used to be, like, the barn storage, but I've turned it into, like, a little witch hut, which will sleep so all the stuff will disappear and despawn and burn. I've turned it into, like, a little, like, it's not very good. I want to come back and, like, redo this, because look at this. Like, it's just water. There's, like, no terrain. It's just dirt. So, come add, like, detailing and stuff to it. This pumpkin was here, just like that. And I feel like I haven't been down in here, so I don't want to cover up the hole, but we need to cover up the hole and go down there. But I can't, like, the pumpkin has to stay, you know? If we go this way, it literally goes nowhere except to the portal. Well, actually, we'll come back to that because we have to go through the portal anyway. So, we'll come back to that. Anyway, but this is my forest that I'm, like, putting things in. For example, my cactus farm is here. That's my bamboo sugarcane farm. Under some of these, there's amethyst blocks. And if you walk over them, they make noise. Of course, I can't find any. But, yeah. I guess I've never been in here either. We should probably go in some of these caves. But I turned this into, like, a lush cave-esque in a way. Because it goes straight through to the other side. I don't know what that's about, to be honest. This one goes straight to the other side, too, so we should probably fix this. But we should probably be making a list, you know, of things that's just, like, things to work on. So, teehee. But this is it. I'm, like, running out of these pink flowers. I've explored so many lush caves. But I bone mealed all these trees. All this moss is bone mealed. I just place a moss block down and just bone meal it. So, alright. This is my cactus farm. Oopsies. It won't let me use the rocket. There we go. This is my cactus farm. Look, an Enderman has been here. Should we collect the blocks as we see them? Okay, we're gonna have to go inside to get it. I give up. Yikes. Yeah. But this is another thing I want to work on because my cactus farm, look, it's already produced a lot. I want to add some more chests and make this a little bit easier to get up and down with. But there's 2 layers. It gives me enough for what I need. And then if we come over here and go up, we have this little balcony. And if we go up this ladder, this one takes us all the way to the top. And this is, like, a new, like, another bedroom. Like, it's a little, like, place to sleep, I guess. We also have, like, it just has an interior, okay? Like, half the builds don't have interiors. I actually don't hate this pond. I did some work with it and made it look a little bit better. So, I want to do that with that little, like, river. We need to explore these caves in here, too. Write it down, you know? Alright, so this pathway takes you back to the main, but we'll get there. We need to go this way now. Hi, Fresh Out. How are you? And if we go this way, this takes me to the bamboo and sugarcane farm. This would be another Enderman block. And this is what I'm working on. I'm okay. See all my stuff here? So there's a bunch of layers. There's 6 layers above surface, and it's like, I think it goes, what is this? I think it starts with sugarcane at the top. So it's like sugarcane, bamboo, sugarcane, bamboo. Yes, I did everything. Pretty much. Pretty much I did everything. That's another enderman block. I bone mealed like everything. So I just placed a moss block down and bone mealed it. I've added a lot more layers, as you can see. We're working on it. I'm gonna add 2 more layers and then call it a day. The cool thing about this is that I'm planning on connecting it with like my other storage rooms. So if you go straight down this hallway, it leads to my wood storage room. See all the redstone? So I'm gonna design the hallway and make it look a little bit better. So that's the plan. Alright, that's it for over here. Technically, I guess. We can come back to that building. But here's the pathway that I was showing you earlier that leads back to, like, the main road. And we're back, and we can go back this way, and it leads us back into the forest, up the stairs and stuff. But eventually, I would like to, when you come this way, turn this into, like, a mushroom, thing. No stairs. I would like to turn this into, like, a mushroom thing. Yeah, like a mushroom, like, I don't know what to call, I don't want to call it, like, kingdom, because I'm not building a castle, but, like, you know, like, add more mushrooms and whatnot, like, little ones and whatnot. Like, in here is my moss farm. So, I only really use it when I need it. I guess, look at all these enderman blocks, by the way. But it works. I only use it really when I need it. So, I don't do a whole lot with it. And then I put the extra, like, seeds and stuff in here. Which I could potentially make this, like, do, like, auto sorting and stuff. Which we could. That might be good. Mushroom Village! Thanks! That's a good word. Yep, there you go. And then if you come this way, this is the original mushroom that I built. So, I built this originally, and then I was like, I'm gonna put everything in mushrooms. And then here's my pink one. In here, I built this because my monorail requires a lot of red mushrooms, which we'll ride, but I was bone mealing pink flowers, but you put bone meal in here, it feeds into here, you turn this on, and it, like, bone meals them for you. And I put the mushrooms here, and then I just chop them. So, like, that stops them from getting massively big. See, I have a bunch of blocks now. I don't have any more mushrooms, but... And then here's an extra end chest. This is my tree farm. I don't know what to do with it. Honestly, that's why it still looks like that, because it's so big. It's just so big. This is my concrete maker. I haven't built any mushrooms around it yet, but... And then I haven't built my, mushrooms for my honey farms, because I had to... I hear footsteps. Is there somebody down here? No. Am I crazy? I don't know. But I had 2 of these. This is a private server. I had 2 of these, but the other one just was not working. So I tore it down because it wouldn't give me anything. This one, Am I just delayed? Dude, I'm hearing footsteps. Like another pair. Like there's a creeper or somebody walking up on me. Anyway, so I just put shears and honey bottles in this. And it seems to be working fine. Honestly, I need the honeycomb more than the honey bottles. And like this one's fine. This is a cub fan, like honeycomb farm. But it does not produce as well as that one. So I low-key want to try and rebuild this one and see if it works, and that way I can have two. But, like, because that one just does not work as well, like, as this one does. So, stinks. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. If I want to just build a bunch of the Cub fan ones or try and, like, figure out why that one isn't working. Makes me sad that I don't know why it's not working. Anyway, if we walk this way, we have, which you probably saw, this is my little island. This island was not here. I built it in this middle of the lake when we got, Carmel. So, this is Carmel. He gets lost a lot. I really thought he died, a while back. I thought he got struck by lightning and died. He didn't. He lived. But, yeah. He gets lost a lot. And now that they can swim, this dude, Choco Latte, literally, I saw him over there the other day, and I was just like, what are you doing? So, anyway, I would like to make, I'm probably gonna move them to the zoo, which we'll get to, but, I don't know. They, like, it's just, they keep getting lost. And if we come up here, this is my second house that I built. I built this house. This is the living room. I wanted to put a map wall up here, but now the world's too big for it. So, this used to be the kitchen. I should put all the stuff back. Another intimate block. I always forget there's stuff in here. We should probably come grab that stuff. Write it down. And then here's the bedroom. Which, there's all kinds of stuff in here, by the way. But, like, I don't know what to do with it because I don't have an armory yet. I'm gonna build an armory to store all my armor and tools. So, I should put it all back. I don't want to tear it down, but the problem is like, I'm having issues because my monorail, as you can tell, literally, like, the poles need to be right here. And not here, in this 2x2, but here. So now I'm like, what do I do? I don't want to tear it down. You know? So, stinks. Alright, let's go this way. This is what I call the lover cave, because this entrance literally was shaped like a heart. I just, like, it was literally shaped like a heart. All I did was, like, I just made it flatter so I could hang the glowberries, and then I actually made it look like a heart. I did not know that that was there. Alright. Can I steal, like, a grass block? Okay. I think it's cute. I like it. I just redid this whole thing, pretty much, because it was really ugly before. This is where I breed my fish. And then these are my fish that I don't have. Like, my tropical fish. I need to add more tropical fish to that. But, like, here are some axolotls. Some of them have died, because you know how they like to just kill themselves? And then this is how I get into the, in here. But, yes, I think this looks good. I think it looks a lot better than what it did. Hi, Taylor. I think this looked really, really bad before. And then I need to fix this so I can reach these top shelves. Because I can't reach them. Not even with jumping. Oh, I guess I can do it like that. But it's really hard to do it with the item frames. I need to fix it. And plus, like, I'm not using, like, any of these. And, like, all of these are not even, like, like, they're not even labeled. So, here's the brewing station. And then here's the netherwort farm. So, if I hit this lever, water flows and pushes the netherwort into the hoppers. And we can throw that in there. But yep, we have to replant them though, which stinks, but it is what it is. It's fine. It, like, does what I need it to do. I might build one of these, like, in... Well, we can't, because it'll be in the nether. So, we won't be able to, like, use water, but... I don't know. I'll show you my plans for the nether. When we get there. And then down here is my, like, mines. I've literally mined so much stone. I, like, don't even have a path anymore. So, my plan is to try to make this better and safer so I can get, you know, because I always die to kinetic energy when I come back up. These are for the nether fire res potions because I always run out and I'm, like, mining a whole nether fortress. This just circles back to the front of the cave. And then this is my enchanting room, which I never use anymore, but I hoard some books and paper. Here's some lapis. Here's the enchanting room. I like this room a lot. And then, like, the cool thing is, like, it's an amethyst geode. Right? Cool, right? I know. Anyway. This way, which I don't have a path yet. I should be writing this down. Of things to fix. Oh, this is called the Enchanted Pond. This was here. I did do some terraforming to it. We could make it a little bit better, though. I guess we'll keep going this way. Oh, see, I had signs that I put down when I first started because I'm so, like, directionally challenged. This is called Bee Island. I was labeling so much stuff when I started this world. It's not cute. But, like, there used to be a ton of bees over here. But there's not anymore. There's only just this one. I don't know what happened to them. And I don't even see them come out over here. But this island was the only reason why I knew how to get around. Other than that, I had no idea how to get around. And then these are my these were my original bee farms. They were obviously manual. But I think this one did honey. Yeah, honey. And then this one over here did honeycomb. But they're literally the same. They each have, like, 4 hives. I don't know if they have the exact same bee amounts or not, but these could use some work because the torches being on the glass, we can, like, use the ground to light up, like, shh. Alright. One of many skeleton horses that I don't know what to do with, so I just let him roam free. This is my wool farm. I have a staircase. I need to connect the path, but I need to build a staircase here to connect the path down here. But this is my wool farm. I do have chunk loaders in a couple places, but they don't work. They constantly despawn, so I don't know. But I have every color, all 16 colors. I could use glass. I might change it, but the thing is like, the sheep are so dumb that, like, I know they're gonna get out and then I'm gonna crash. So, yeah. But I have all 16 colors. And then obviously I have a giant sunflower field. This is a sunflowers plains. I just added way more sunflowers. And I'm not done adding sunflowers, by the way. There's going to be a lot more. And then we have my wheat fields. I think I called this Cherry Grove. No, this is the Blossoms Village. Because there's a village over in that direction. Windmill. This one does have an interior too. There's some wheat seeds in here that I should probably do something with. Here's a bed. And a furnace and such. In the upstairs. This is a clock tower. And if you come all the way up, Endermen have been here. You have to do this. There we go. You get to the top of the clock tower. And then this goes to a general mob farm. That apparently I'm stuck in. Okay, apparently this doesn't go to said mob farm. No, is that water falling? Okay, good. I don't know why that doesn't work anymore. Whatever, I'm gonna get rid of it anyway. I'm not gonna get rid of it, but I'm gonna put it in, like, a hot air balloon, I think. Because this is really ugly. Which, by the way, I didn't show you the creeper farm, so I'll have to show you them. This used to be 2 iron farms, but this, like, the zombies constantly despawn, and also we don't need to... We just don't need 2 iron farms, because this one alone, like, gives it... Look at this. I can't even, like... There's... Like, I need to come empty it. It just gives us so much. Like, look at this. It's just sitting there. So... Which, let me just... You know what? Let's just grab it, and I'll just dump it when we go. There we go. Alright. And then... These are my farmers. We have potatoes and carrots. And then down here is beets and wheat. Which I'm planning to fix this. I know it looks bad. I have plans to fix this. Watermelon, pumpkin. I am gonna build separate watermelon and pumpkin farms, but, like, this was what my husband built, like, all of this, so this is what he did just to get us started, so I'm gonna, like, make it a little bit better. We have a couple of wool farms. These were just original wool farms that my husband built. I don't know why this one isn't working. Oh, because it has no shears. That makes sense. And if we go down here, this is where the beets and the wheat are sold, or, like, exchanged. And then this goes to the same storage room. Oh, that's cool. This goes to the same storage room that I was showing you. Should we take the tunnels? Is there anything else over here? It's fine. I'll show you the castle first. So, grab this. Alright. This is one storage room. This is where I keep my colored blocks. So we have the wool and wool carpets. We have all the dyes. These are candles. And then up here is the concrete and concrete powder. And then over here, which is glass panes and glass. I plan to make this automatic. Rochi, thank you for the follow. I plan to make this automatic, but I need to move this over, I think, like 2 blocks. I need to move either that side over 2 blocks or this side. I'm not sure which. And then we have terracotta, smelted, and then just regular terracotta. And then this just connects the two hallways. Get all these Enderman blocks. And then if we go up, we have what is like the original, it's like the second original storage room that we've built. This used to be full, but I'm in the process of making all of the storage rooms automatic, and I'm trying to separate it. So right now I have a stone storage room and a wood storage room because we were just running out of space in here. So a lot of this is empty now, but here is like what it looks like in the meantime. And then this, like, we just came up out of that from the color blocks. A lot of this in this chest is armor. So this is gonna get moved. All the ocean monument blocks, like prismarine blocks. And here we are. We are in the castle now. So we were just here, and that tunnel takes us to the castle. Which, let me put away this iron, too, since we're here. My feet again, got me feeling like I'm nothing new. Take me down. Alright. Oh. Okay. Let's go to the barn. Should we sleep so we don't have to deal with things? Corazone, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. To the barn. Here's the barn. This storage is atrocious, okay? It's atrocious. We're working on it. We're working on the storage issue. I think one of the next things I'm building... Oh, no. It's full. You know what? It's fine. Guess what? We're dumping them in here. We're working. I think the next thing that I'm gonna build is either the armory or, like, for storage-wise, is either the armory or the storage room for this, because this is a mess. But here's my barn. I don't know what horse you are, but why are you here? So I have a horse for every Taylor Swift album except for Showgirl. We have in this, we have Taylor Swift and Red. I kind of paired them with sister albums. Elena, thank you for the follow. I kind of paired them with sister albums. Quote unquote. Like with Speak Now and Fearless. And then in here's Reputation and Lover. Like albums that just made sense to be their sister. Evermore Folklore. This is a zombie horse. One, because this was a baby zombie jockey. And I wanted to make sure that I knew which one was which, because I have another one over there, so I put him in here. And then over here we have Midnights, 1989, and Tortured Poets. Do you like how Tortured Poets is dead? I don't have a life of a showgirl yet, but here we have cows and sheep and pigs and chickens, and then the endless amount of skeleton horses that I have because I don't know what to do with them. I have so many that like I'm just letting them roam free, and you'll see when we get over there, you know what I mean. Let's go this way. Now, this is my copper storage room. My brother put the top hat on him, so yeah. He put the top hat on him. And I just left it because I think it's cute. These doors take me to the aquariums that I'm going to put axolotls in. But this is the copper storage room. So, this is where I'm going to store some of the axolotls because I'm going to get a blue one, so I'm going to have a ton. And then we have, like, our regular copper blocks. What happened to that? I definitely didn't leave that like that. Interesting. But we have every position of the little copper golems. And then we have them in the oxidized version. Can I have the server link? This is not a server. It's a private, like, realm world thing. So, yeah. And then I made these for, like, the armor options. But I'm not going to store them here. So now I'm like, what do I do? I have these extra spaces. So we'll figure it out. But yes, I'm going to put... I believe I'm going to put the tunnel to connect the rooms here. Is my plan. Or maybe there. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do both. But this is my storage room. And then over here, this is the newest build in the world. This is my wood storage room. It's not done. There's no upstairs. There's no upstairs, which is probably just going to be filled with, like, wood decoratively. And then down here, I obviously didn't leave room for an upstairs, but this is where I would throw my blocks for them to get auto-sorted. I want to put a villager here. Here's like a woodcutter. We don't have official woodcutters. This is the most impressive survival world I've seen. Thank you, Corazone. And then you come down here. And this is where all the wood gets sorted. There's 3 layers to it. So we have, like, the logs and the planks. Here's, like, stairs and slabs and fences. Boats you can't auto-sort because they don't stack. So I just have to manually put them in here for now. I guess there's a way that you can, but I don't know how to do it. Hi, Z. Thank you for the 5 bits. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you drop a follow, too. I stream a lot of Minecraft, and we're trying to get to 1,000 followers by the end of June. I think we're at, like, 820 something. What are we at now? What are we at for followers? We're at 826 for followers, so we're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of June. Yes. So, but I'll show you what I mean when, like, it's auto-sorted. It's all auto-sorted. So, the water streams, they flow, they're filled here. And then this takes me, see what I mean by tunnels? This perfectly takes me back to the colored storage room. Corazon, thanks for sharing the live. Which we're gonna do, we're gonna make this look pretty. And actually look like tunnels and stuff. And then this goes back to the beets and the, like, potato farms. And then this goes, all the way back, all the way through. We're gonna make it look even, too. I know it's not even right now. But this goes all the way to the sugarcane farm. And the bamboo farm. Which is what I'm gonna work on next. This tunnel's gonna be what I'm doing next for the world. See? We're back. I think this is cool. So, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. So yay. I really love auto sorting. Like, I just discovered auto sorting and how to do it and how easy it was, and I need to make everything auto sort as much as I can, because like this is amazing. Like, it makes life so much easier. It saves so much time. Like, I can't. So, and then down here it's just like random things like doors, buttons, signs. Um, we can, when the poplar wood comes in the next, or in a couple updates, this, we can expand pretty easily and add the poplar wood. So, and then this is where, like, any blocks that don't get sorted go. So, yeah, I like it. I do like my storage room a lot. And then if we go over here, this is my stone storage room. It's like a mines. I'm gonna add a couple more chests. So this is where I would throw this stone, and then it gets auto sorted. Oh wait, guys, look at this. It's automatic. Ready? 4. We ride down. Watch it disappear. There's 4 in here. Look, it gets sorted in there. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? But here's all my stone. So this is all stone. Not all of it is filled yet, but it's getting there. Oh, it's a lot more full than what I thought. So it's filled all the way up to here. So all of these are full with stone. All of these are full up to here. So we're getting there, filling it up. But there's 3 layers. I do have some zombies that are fully armored. This one, I don't know what happened to him. He just, like, disappeared. I don't know what happened. He just, like, decided to die, I guess. They're all name tags, so they shouldn't have to disappear. But here's a couple of baby zombies, full leather armor. But we have all the stone variants. I'm going to add another layer for the sulfur blocks. So and then down here it's just like the tough and deep slate. Like, that's not all deep slate, but we're working on it. Here's some more armored zombies. This one is a zombie villager, full diamond armor, by the way, that I found quite literally, like, right here. Like, I literally dug up right here. He was just hanging out in an open crevice that I, like, dug into while trying to get back to my storage room. And I was like, you're coming over here with me. So that he did. He did come over here with me. But that's why I didn't block this off yet, because I was like, well, the sulfur caves is coming soon, so I might as well just leave it alone. This is so cool. Thank you. So I was like, I'll just leave it alone. It'll be okay. And then if we keep going over here, I don't have a path yet because, like, I'm gonna add more stuff, obviously. But, I was trying to get blue cornflowers. That's why it looks like this. But this is my trade hall. All librarians. They're not very good trades. Some of them are really, really bad and very expensive. So, and then if we go down, we have, like, the farmers and the toolsmith, weaponsmith, armorsmiths. At the time, I was getting a bunch of cod from my Prismarine farm. So I made a bunch of fishermen to trade with. I wish these were cartographers now instead of Fletchers, but I might kill them and change them to cartographers. And then these are all stone maces, because if you haven't noticed, we use a lot of quartz in the world. So, the other thing is I'm going to add a layer of just clerics for lapis. Because I like, we don't have a lot of blue blocks, and also I need blue dye. So, yes. This is my lava farm, which we should probably, since we're here, put the super smelter to work. Here's the super smelter. This thing sucks. It's actually dog water. It doesn't work. It doesn't fill the lava buckets. It doesn't smell anything. I have to manually fill it with the lava buckets. It's annoying. I need to, like, figure out, like, what's wrong and just rebuild it. This is the mud farm that I use. So, hello. Leave me alone. And then that's pretty much it. We can go up, and that way we can sleep up here. So, my husband built this entire castle by himself. Like, all of these castle walls. Here's some more crops. All of these castle walls and all of this all by himself. But he doesn't play with me anymore, really. So, I don't like this gold, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind about it. Also, I changed these. This is what the lights down there used to look like. They don't look like that anymore, so I need to fix it. My brother built this, L. He started putting stuff around the world, seeing how long it would take me to find it. Smelting stuff. I don't even know. Is there anything in here? There's some sand in here. Kitchen. And then if we go up, we're working on changing all of the floors up here to be diamond. And then here's the bed. Look at what he did! Look at our dresser! How long did it take him? He was spending all day building this for multiple months. Multiple months. And he hasn't even finished it yet because the back isn't done at all. See? It's not even done. And look at how, like, safe this is. Look at all the Enderman blocks that we can just grab. We're gonna get jumped on by a creeper. I just know it. Look, there's one just there lurking in the shadows. I like to collect the Enderman blocks and put them in my museum. There he is. I'm like, where did he go? I don't even know how he spawned over there. It's bright. See, and like, look at this. Look at this dude. He didn't even light up anything inside the walls. So, also, this is a mess. Look at my turtles. They're just, like, suffering. My brother put this down. They've done nothing to deserve this torment. I know! I'm working on it. I am one person. I can't do it all. Press F, let go, then press Q. I want to see your FPS. That's not how you see your FPS, so I don't think so. But anyway, I'm gonna build, like, a little, like, sanctuary for them. Do you hear the zombies in the walls? He did not light anything up. But anyway, that's the castle. Should we take the monorail to where I want to take you? I think we should. Welcome to the monorail. Do you see the mushroom block issue? It's, like, inspired by Disney. Like, it's inspired by Disney. Like, because, you know, like, Disney has a monorail, plus the mushroom blocks and the black and white. Like, it's giving Mickey, right? Like, we're trying, okay? So, we did our best. My monorail goes to... It goes to the castle, the town, the cave, spawn, the nether portal, and the zoo. I would like to take it all the way out to the desert, but I don't know if that's feasible, because it's 6,000 blocks. The levers to power the powered rails. See. We're going to my zoo. We're gonna backtrack a little bit though. Press Q for more speed. No. Over just a redstone torch. Because I don't like the look of torches. Like the redstone torches. And levers don't require redstone, so. Alright. These are 2 more pigs that were struck by lightning. So, that's why they're sitting there. I just haven't built their, like, exhibit yet, because I don't know what I want to do with them. So, this is the town. I'm going to build a dance hall, and a bank, and a cat cafe, and I forget. Is that all that was on my list? But this is where I hoard my rockets. And then upstairs is gunpowder and sugarcane. And then we have some sugarcane back there. This is my museum. It's not great, but I like it. We obviously have our first diamond, first emerald, and first, like, totem, which we don't even use them. And, like, I labeled this rare finds because you can only find tall grass in savanna biomes, in savanna villages. So, I've only found 3 in the whole time that I've been in this world. And then here are my ender blocks that I hoard. So, these are all Enderman blocks. All of this is Enderman blocks. So, teehee. And then I'm gonna put, oh, we have like a bunch of beam blocks that I found that I like to keep. And then, for whatever reason, I've never seen, in the years that I've been playing Minecraft, I've never seen jack-o'-lanterns spawn in villages. So I've just been keeping them. Apparently it's more common than what I think it is, but I've never seen it until this world. Here's that piece of house that I stole. We had a couple of deaths. Which we'll explain when we get to the zoo, but we had a pink sheep named Flamingo, and then Stink, who died, because, the Iron Golem hates me. So, yeah. But we have deep slate coal, diamond stone, and then I'm gonna get a deep slate emerald ore. I'm gonna get a deep slate emerald. Dude, it's so funny. I'll pull up the clip. When let me pull up the clip. Should I pull up the clip now for you guys? Hold on. I'll find it. I'll pull up the clip. It's actually ridiculous. Where is it? Do. I got it. Hold up. Alright, TikTok. Um, let's see. Okay, here we are. We're on the clips page. And then Twitch. Alright. Here we go. Ready? He killed him. I know! And it was all that stupid villager's fault. He was my favorite. Anyway, yeah, anyway, yeah, that was, yeah. The anger, thank you. Literally, I, like, that villager's the reason why he's dead. He was my favorite. He was my favorite, and the Iron Golem killed him. So anyway, and then I'm gonna get a Deep Slate Emerald. I'm going to. Look at all the Deep Slate coal I found too, by the way. I've used a lot of these in the stone storage build, like in the mines. Over here's the town hall that recently got a makeover. I want to put a villager here, but like the thing is just like I don't know how to get him to not jump over this. I think this looks significantly better, by the way. I really like this. I'm gonna put the map of the world here. But, I need help because I'm not good at mapping. I need my brother to help me. I should probably get rid of this because I don't need any more. And then this is where the library is. I want to put a villager here too. I'm, like, trying to get a bunch of books to, like, fill these. Like, by fishing. Like, I've got a ton here. I wish there was a better way to organize them, though, because, like, it's just not, like, you have to, like, if you don't know where you put a book, you have to pull them all out and look at them like that, you know? Like, it just stinks. You know? But this is the library. So, yeah. I would like to put villagers in here, but because, like, it's connected to the village. This was just a plains village, and I just, like, made it into Cherry. So. Alright. Actually, let's sleep. I don't know if I have a bed over there. Hi. Excuse me. Fortnite lost in America. Alright. Onward. Welcome to the zoo. My most favorite thing ever. I have these boats to transport me over there, but I don't like them. I'm gonna keep my creeper farm, because that's a creeper farm, but I'm just gonna make it like a hot air balloon or something. I'm not sure. But, here's my zoo. I guess I have these over here. I should probably grab that box. Actually. You can come with me. Here is my llamas. I need to update because they have more than 2 babies. What I've been doing is, like, I just label them happy and thriving, and then, like, what they are, what date I found them, and then, I give a fun fact. Queen Slay, yes. I give a fun fact. But there's my llamas. Here's my armadillos. I need to change it so that way, like, it says how many babies. I didn't give any of them babies because the baby update came out. So now that we can have babies, I gave them all babies. So I need to go through and update all the books. And then if we come over here, here's my frogs. They like to escape. Even though they're not supposed to jump more than, like, 9 blocks or something. This is, like, 2 blocks higher than what they're supposed to be able to jump. And, like, I still find them everywhere. It's so nice. Thank you. Here's my elephant. The chat voted to name her Ellie. I want to build, like, some shops, like, in here. I think, like, some food carts or whatever. Here are horses. I'm gonna change these. I have horse and donkey. I think I'm gonna change these out for normal looking horses. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep them. I can't decide because I'm gonna have them, like, come over here and be able to ride them. Like, I'm gonna put, like, my plan is to build, like, a ginormous, like, dandelion field that you can ride horses through, like, scenically. You know what I mean? As if you're paying for that experience in a zoo. So, yeah. I want to add a couple more horses, I think. Or, like, either move these. I'm not sure. I don't know. And then this goes up to what I refer to as, like, the petting zoo. And I don't have all 16 colors. I just have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white, gray, black, and brown sheep. So, and there's 4 adults and 2 babies in each one. But everybody has food and water, too. I don't know if you noticed that, but every single enclosure has food and water in them. So, alright, let me explain the lore of the pink sheep, okay? So, one day, I was minding my own business. Getting spruce wood over, like, in behind me in that direction. And a pink sheep just came out of nowhere. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I've been playing Minecraft since 2012. And I have never once found a pink sheep. Never once. So, obviously, I had to bring him home. Duh. And it wasn't that far. And I was told that leads don't break. That they don't break. And I see the hermits. If you guys don't know Hermitcraft, they're, like, amazing builders. Like, they're actually insane at this game. I see them, like, Scar, Good Times with Scar. I see him flying. This was, like, I built my zoo before he did. But, like, this was, like, after he started building his zoo. And I was, like, seeing him fly around with dolphins on leads. I'm like, we're just gonna fly with, like, this pink sheep that I'm gonna name Flamingo. And I'm bringing him home, duh. The lead broke, and Flamingo died. He fell to his death. I don't understand how people, and leads to this day, even after they supposedly made them so they don't break, still don't work for me. They always break, and I want to scream. So, I went into creative, and I may have dyed a pink sheep, a regular pink sheep, or a regular sheep pink, and said, guys, what do you mean? Like, he didn't die, I didn't kill him. Same for me, yes, thank you! I didn't kill him, like, what? And where I was hoarding them was in my museum at the time, because I didn't have a zoo yet at all. Because what had happened when I tried to bring home the original Flamingo, 4 llamas followed me home. 4 llamas and that pink sheep. So I had 4 llamas and a pink sheep in my museum. Well, Flamingo died, so I made up this other pink sheep that really wasn't a pink sheep. And he disappeared. So Flamingo 2.0 disappeared into thin air. And I was like, because the lead broke. He got out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to crash out. So at this point, I said, I guess we're making a new pink sheep. So we made a new pink sheep. And we pretended like nothing ever happened. And I put him inside the museum, okay? One day, I'm minding my own business. I'm running around doing stuff in the world, and I see a weird pink thing, and I think it's a pig, okay? I think it's just a regular old pig in a hole. Because there's giant holes in my world that I've covered up, that I've went in and explored. There's just ginormous holes everywhere. And so I go down there to be like, oh, are you stuck? When he loads in properly, it's Flamingo 2.0. Flamingo 2.0. So I have 2 fake pink sheep because they kept getting lost that aren't even real because the OG died. Well, flash forward a few more months. Okay, I'm minding my own business again. I'm in the same area that I find Flamingo 2.0 in the hole. There's a legit real pink sheep in the forest next to it. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I brought her home, and her name is Strawberry. So, we have... This is the real pink sheep that I found in the forest the second time. So, I found 2 pink sheep in this world. This is Flamingo. I killed... No, I didn't. They're both here. Okay, I thought I killed one of them. Never mind, they're both here. So, we have both flamingos that aren't even real pink sheep. She's minding her own business, yeah. So, yeah. They're, like, not real pink sheep, but this baby, I think, was bred using Strawberry. So, I think she indeed is possibly a real pink sheep. So, yeah. But here's the rest of the sheep down here. I have overlit this area because creepers have a tendency to spawn here. Why? I don't know. I don't, they love to, like, the amount of times that a creeper has blown up while I was building this has been insane. So, I'm gonna put a bunch of gebs here, too, by the way. Thanks for the follow. I don't even know what I'm saying. Mud, I appreciate it. Strawberries is a G. Yeah, we love her. But I'm going to put a bunch of gebs here. That's why these blocks are still here. Which I don't even need these glass blocks anymore. So I can take them back and put them away. Because I've obviously finished this. And if you go down here, this wraps around to... I have my pigs. I have every color pig. I was having issues with the pigs not spawning. I had to travel far distances to get these pigs because there's a bug where they don't spawn appropriately in their biomes. So, like, the cold and warm variants don't spawn in old chunks for whatever reason that they haven't fixed. So, luckily I had a bunch of eggs for these. I'm going to put a farm down here that collects these eggs. Like, the different variants of the eggs. But, look how cute the little chickies are. And then... this is supposed to be a pink sheep. Shh. I don't think it looks that bad. Maybe it looks worse than I think it does. And then here are the cows. Dude, what are you doing here? Why won't you let me hit you? You're now... There you go. Chickens just find their ways in everything, don't they? Look, they're freaking... They always get stuck in there. It's amazing to me. I'm gonna build bunnies, like, right here, I think. So, I think that's the next one that we're gonna build is the bunnies. And they're gonna go, like, right there. And if you go up here, this circles back to, like, the horse area. Sort of. Like, this is gonna connect to the field. Yeah, see, there's the horses. This leads to... Sniffers and, like, the greenhouse. See, look! Frog! This leads to the Sniffers and the greenhouse. So, like, obviously these trees are custom. I'm trying to get better at building custom trees and not be scared to build them. But here are the Sniffers. I love them so much. Look at them. They're so cute. And they have a little baby. Oh, I accidentally let one of them grow up. It's okay. It's okay. And then down here, we have, if we come to the back, this is where the flowers are. Where, like, they, collect them. So, slay. And then, like, here's some axolotls. Some of them have died, because you know how they like to just kill themselves? I said that earlier. We're gonna fly over top of these people. But here's my greenhouse. It's not done. I don't like that creeper being there. I'm gonna collect every single flower and every single bush in the game, and every leaf and every tree, and I'm gonna display them in the greenhouse and outside the greenhouse and such. My plan is to make little mini biomes for the trees, so this pathway is gonna walk through all of them. So we're gonna do birch, oak, dark oak, pale oak, cherry blossoms. Over here we're gonna do jungle and bamboo. I'm missing acacia. I might do acacia beyond the jungle and bamboo here. And then we need to do the nether blocks. And then I'm gonna build a custom biome for the azalea trees. So I might do the azalea trees on beyond the cherry blossoms, but that's my plan. So that's why, like, it's all flat and there's no trees back there. Thank you. I think so. Somebody on TikTok gave me that idea because I was like trying to display the trees and I'm like, it's not good. It's so ugly. And they're like, why don't you build mini biomes for them? I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so right. That's so genius. So that's what we're doing now. All right. Excuse me. All right. Onward. I should probably get some more rockets out because we got to go all the way to the desert area. Is there anything? Oh, I have to show you the Halloween area. Oh. My brother used to play on this realm. He doesn't play on it anymore. That's why this is here. He, like, never plays. He keeps saying he's gonna come back, but he doesn't. This was his original, like, base. But, like, I'm not tearing it down. You know? I come over here and I steal stuff from him, though. Every once in a while. Stuff that I need. Like, I needed a ton of wood there for the chests because my bamboo farm was not producing fast enough. So. But that's that. And then we have the, this is like my haunted house area. We work on it like every Halloween or so. See what I mean? I have 4 more skeleton horses here. So, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I have so many. I do want to build a Christmas, like, area, which I've tried to do, but, like, I have a brand new idea, but I think I might start it. It just depends on, like, how much I get done in my world, because I have a lot of things, obviously, that I'm working on, like the greenhouse, the zoo. You're gonna see the ocean monument. Like, I need to finish one of those big things before I start the Christmas thing, but, like, we just work on this every Halloween. But this pumpkin, like, these pumpkins were here. I just left them and just built around them. And then, in here, I did collect real mobs. Slime. I think it might be good to put a villager here, but, like, he's gonna be able to get out, so, like, I don't know. But it's supposed to be abandoned, you know what I mean? So maybe not. My brother put that there. And it can stay. So down here, I do have some mobs. See? This was a pain. This was a pain. The amount of zombies that died trying to get into this house is crazy. But here's a graveyard. I do have graves for some people. Like, here's Flamingo. Will be woolly mist. Thank you. Undead, but somehow dead. Because he was a zombie piglin. So, we have some graves filled. And then we have a wagon being pulled by, the horses. I think this doesn't look as bad as what I thought looking back now. So, we just kind of work on it every Halloween for a little bit. Add something to it. But I really want to do that thing with the Christmas thing. But I need to finish the greenhouse or the ocean monument first. We still have plenty of time. So, is there anything else? Oh, the creeper. These are creeper farms, by the way. These are creeper farms. So, do you like them? Do you hear the rails? So, yeah. I think that's it. We need to go this way now. Look at all of this. So this was my, nether portal. I put it far away because I don't like the sound of it. Also, like, the things that walk through the nether portal are annoying. But, like, look at how much I've mined of stuff. When we go in the nether, you're gonna see. Look at this. Alright, so here's the nether and what it looks like so far. My plan is to build a wither skeleton farm. Alright, relax, guys. Can we chill? I guess I can show you my brother's thing too, but my plan is to build a wither skeleton farm, but I'm gonna put Maleficent's castle around it and make this look like Maleficent's like castle from Sleeping Beauty, which is why I have this like green river here. But like obviously mining this is taking a really long time. So we're slowly grinding, mining away. I'm trying to lay out how big it's gonna be. Like we're mining. That's all you need to know is that we're trying. It's just a lot. It's a lot of mining and a lot of just like repetitiveness. I do a lot of it off stream mining, and I just throw on a TV show and binge. This is my brother's portal though, and this is his base. Or his other base, because he lost his original one. He didn't know where that tent was, so he rebuilt this. So, I steal a lot of stuff from it. He has, like, nothing left. Alright. But that, like, my plan is to do that. We're trying to make it look good. We're trying to make it look better. Let's go to the Ocean Monument first. This is the tunnel to the Ocean Monument. This is the current project, but I ran out of supplies. I ran out of resources, so we had to take a break and go hang out around the main base area. Because I ran out of glass, I ran out of dye. Yeah. So, here it is. We're making this look like water. And we're going to collect every single villager trade in here and make it look like a tropical paradise. I'm going to store my Prismarine blocks here. And it connects to my stronghold. So, the reason why I drained this is because my stronghold is directly underneath of it. See, here's my portal. But I'm gonna collect all the librarian villagers down here in the library. I'm just gonna make the library grander. We're gonna make this look less, like, dead, I think. I want to keep it looking like a stronghold. Like, keep elements of both of the things, like, as they are, as the Ocean Monument and Stronghold, but, like, make them, like, more tropical. So, my plan is to add, like, little, like, shops, to the place that, like, you know how you go to the beach and, like, they usually have, like, little, like, flea markets? That's the vibe. Is, like, make flea markets for, like, some of this stuff. The other cool thing... Excuse me, I'm yawning. The other cool thing is I have a geode. Another geode in here. So, that I can use for something. But I'm going to do little flea markets. We're going to collect better librarian villager trades. We're going to collect all of the, what do you call them? The loom people, the shepherds. We're going to collect all those. We're going to get all of the terracottas. We're going to get all of the dye trades, all of the wool trades. We're going to look at the butchers, get those. Like, we're going to play around with the villagers. So, that's the plan for this. But like I said, I ran out of glass, and I ran out of cyan dye, and I used all of my cactus to make green dye. And so I had to I have to be around in the area to, like, get more cactus to smelt. I still have plenty of green dye, but it's just I didn't have any blue dye, so... But that's the plan. We had to take a break because I ran out of resources. But if you go this way, this takes us out to the desert, where my favorite build I've ever done in my entire Minecraft career is at. Alright. Okay, we need to kill him so he doesn't blow up my portal. Alright. Now you see me, now you don't. Welcome to a village. So we spent forever looking for a village or looking for a desert in this world. So... because we wanted a camel, that's why we got Carmel. So we just made up this portal that was here already. And this portal was already here, we just finished it. And that way we could get Carmel through and take him through the nether. There's a video pinned on my TikTok of us doing this, by the way. It's actually ridiculous. Like, actually ridiculous. 3 years! 3 years as of yesterday. Excuse me. Which is why we're doing the world tour today, because it's been 3 years, and people ask for a world tour all the time, so... Alright. I think it's this way. Yes. Welcome to my Colosseum. This is my favorite build that I've ever done. And I built it because my husband and I, we play with Keep Inventory because we PvP a lot. And then we, like, one day we were just like, hey, so, can we turn on Keep Inventory? Because I'm really tired of losing my levels. Because, like, we were literally fighting so much that, like, we couldn't enchant anything because we had no levels. And he was like, yeah. So, but I built this arena so we could, like, PvP in it, but now he doesn't play with me anymore. So, he likes to touch grass, and I like to sit inside and play video games, you know? But I love this Colosseum. And I want to build more, like, architecture and structures that, like, match, you know, the Colosseum vibes. But I don't, like, obviously I'm not there yet. There's a lot of stuff that I'm working on that we should finish first. But, yes. We have this bridge that kind of connects the land right now, but I really, really, really like it. It's my favorite build ever. So, and I did yellow and green because that's our favorite colors. But I want to build this up and make this, like, you know, better. You know what I mean? And then if we come over this way... this way, we have another village. So my plan is to make... Hello, Mr. Camel. How are you? Do you need to come home with me? maybe so. My plan is to connect all these villages. Do I only have one villager left? Did he die? Anyway. Nope, there's two still. My plan is to, build, like, a jungle village because there's an acacia village right over here. It's literally straight this way. Right here. And I want to connect the jungle village, the desert village, and the acacia village and build, like, a massive city-esque because there's a jungle temple also right here. There it is. So, I would like to do that. In fact, I built a house out here so I could sleep and hoard stuff. Oh no, there's still a ton of them. So I could hoard stuff and sleep while I'm here so I could build, and then I just haven't come back because I've been doing other things. So, see, I even have, like, crops going and stuff. Like, my intention was to be out here, but then I did other things in the world instead. So, which was good. This is good. So, that's my plan. But this is my little house. I like it. So, yeah. And I think that's everything in my world so far. I'm trying to think, is there anything left? I think that's it. In 3 years, that's everything that I have. That's my world tour, guys. So, yay!